What's up, everyone? Another way back, more Dyson Sphere Program for you. Episode 28. Got a lot of stuff to do today. We're going to get right back into our oil refining and organics build, basically, and main bussy type area, ishy. We're going to do like 10 of these guys. We're going to need more landfill, too, because we're going to have to landfill all this stuff. This whole area. I picked this area, too, because I'm doing this off camera, because it's really shallow water, so it's not going to take much soil to fill all this in. So before we do that, though, let's get these guys cranking out. We're gonna need, it's gonna have to be really just way back here. Something, oh, not that. Don't do that. Make sure you draw it straight, even though it's a curve. But you know, you get my picture. You get the drift here. Nope, that is incorrect. Let's just go to here for now. And then we'll go back the opposite direction, but I don't know. Okay, it's on the inside track right here. Right there, right? Okay, cool. Same thing on this one. Boom. Alright, sweet. Let's start building up here, then we can get these guys going. So, we're going to be doing 2 more, then a pole, then 2 more. We'll do blah, blah, blah. We're also going to need to fill in back here, because we're going to start running out of space. Also, kind of the reason I redid this is because this was not a scalable build. That's kind of why I ripped it all out. If you saw a couple episodes back, you'll see that this is a completely opposite type build. The products went down this direction, so it was really hard to expand. But let's get a little bit, one more of those in, one more of these guys. Oh, that's not gonna work. Okay, well, let's kill that and copy this guy. Okay, so maybe we might want to, because of the curvature of the Earth right here, we might want to figure out how we're going to do this. Come on, Tesla Tower. There we go. And Tesla Tower there. Probably let's do the next guy now, because he's going to be the limiting factor here. So we're going to have to go kind of slow with these. Maybe this guy will be the limiting... Well, this guy will probably be the limiting factor here. Let's do that. Let's do another one. Right there. Another Tesla Tower. Let's see. Can I do the hotkeys yet? 1 F1. That is not a great hotkey setup. I'm gonna have to fix that. Alright, that guy, then this. How many is that? 1, 2, this is 5. Okay, so we got a long way to go. This is literally 5. Okay, we'll do 6. I believe this guy's the limiting factor. 6. Power pole, which is 1 F1. I guess that's not that bad. I have to look at the keyboard. I don't like that. Then this guy is 7. This guy is 7. Yeah, I guess that's about right. That's correct. And then we got a power pole there. Yes, we do. Okay, now this dude, 8. And I'm going to go over these trees. It's fine. I think we have enough of this stuff. We don't need to worry about it. 8, 9, 10. So why don't we do this? Let's extend this. And maybe this, because we're going to have, if you don't have belts, it will not put those sorters down. We're going to have to, I don't know how we're going to do this one. Let's see if we can get 9 and 10 in here. We probably can't, but we'll try. Where's the last Tesla Tower? Okay, it's there, right? It's right there. Right? I can't even see because it's nighttime. There we go, yes. Okay. F1, F1, that's actually not that bad. 1 F1's not bad. So this is 9. Well, let's see if we can get 10 in. No, we can't. So I need to raise this up a little bit. So let's just do a little bit. You don't need much. We're just doing single ones. You can see it eats up a little bit of soil, but it's not too bad. Let's go down to 10, like so. Barely fits. That's just, never mind. That's what she said. Let's kill this guy off because we don't need this stuff. Cool. And then let's get this guy in as the final couple of ones here. We'll put a power pole at the end, and then this build will be done, and we can move on to the next build, which is going to be X-ray cracking. Let's do this while we're here. Why not? Let's just get this guy out of the way. We're also going to need some foundation up here. Let's start laying it. I just know we're going to have an issue, obviously, right here, right? Let's just raise it up intermittently, and then if we need more, we can. But I don't want to spend too much of anything, really. I really want to get the least amount possible. It'll also kind of even it out as we lay stuff down. So there we go. Nice. Very nice. Sweet. Build expanded. That's actually really sweet. And this thing is filling up like fast. That's awesome. That guy's filling up fast too. We're going to need to use these very quickly. Okay, so now what are we doing? Now we've got the next build, which is X-ray cracking. Why don't we just copy one of these guys, put it over here for fun? It can't do anything, right? So let's just change this to X-ray cracking. Or why don't we just look at it? John, you can just look if you push F. All right, so we're going to need hydrogen and processed oil. Super simple. This is going to create graphene, or graphite, which is what we're going to need on one of the next builds anyway. It also gets us more hydrogen, which is awesome. That's kind of what we need, right? We might want to send some hydrogen over to science relatively soon, because I want to make sure that science keeps on trucking, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start sending some science over straight out of this guy. We really need to, well, so I can do that and just pull a belt out of here and just connect it to there, right? So let's do that. Let's get this guy, no, wrong. Let's do the conveyor belt. We're going to get it in here before we get too much action going on. To there. Let's go around this guy. We don't want it to be too far. We want to avoid all this stuff because we're going to put a bunch of stuff over here. So let's get this guy running up here. Let's get our science working again. Actually, I'd rather go up to about here and then maybe over and up to there. So that'll get our red science going, because we do have a lot of red science still to do, and I don't want to have too much issue here. We're going to get a ton of red science pumping really fast because we're going to feed it all that hydrogen. It's going to be awesome. So next up, we're going to need basically both of these guys again. So let's get this guy on the bus. Actually, we should have put this guy on the bus. We're going to do that in a second, and we'll just bus him down. So let's get him on the bus right here on the inside track, because we're going to need hydrogen in a few places, I'm going to say. Let's put a splitter in right here. Is that the config I want? It is. Is that exactly where I want it? Because really what we want to do is we want one here, one here, one here, one here, one here, right? Those are our bus locations. Which means we would want one right there, one on the inside track. Hydrogen feeds a lot of the builds coming up. So I'm kind of okay with having it on the inside. It's going to be around for a while. Why is that not port occupied? That's why I'm trying to build something out of it. Collide with object. Don't want to do that. So let's connect that again. Now it's on the bus. Let's get the bus going. Again, once we have interplanetary or planetary logistics, we probably won't use the bus as often, but it's good for now. Let's get this guy on the bus as well. We'll put him here, I guess. We'll put him right here. We need processed petroleum or whatever it's called in a couple places as well. Cool, on the bus now. Let's go up. Sweet. Now we can draw this down and put it right into this crackers. So the crackers, X-ray cracking gets us 2 products. And I think we don't even need hydrogen, because we're going to feed it a little bit of hydrogen, and it's going to generate its own hydrogen to pick it back up off the belt. But graphite and hydrogen are going to come back up. They do need to be fed back in. That's the thing. So we're going to need an input there. That's cool. We have an input already. And for graphite, we're going to send it the other direction. So why don't we do this? Why don't we do, what's the other product? It's really processed, what is this stuff called? Refined oil is really the only product we need. So really it's going to be right here, just like these guys. And it uses the refinery as well. So this should work for us. Let's get one of these guys set up. Let's copy him, and we're going to do tab to get rid of the sorters. Drop him down, hit tab again, because it's a toggle, because we do want to have that going later. So let's hook this up. Let's get it ready for cracking. And that means we're going to have to split off here, which we might not be able to put a splitter here. We'll see. We'll see the closest we can put a splitter. And then we're going to split again. I think the way we're going to do this is we're going to split right here. Ooh, that's perfect. Then we're going to split over on this side. Let's get these set up. Let's get the return belt set up real quick so we can set up the other refinery. There we go for X-ray cracking here. Nope. All right, let's copy this dude. That means we need input coming this direction. cool. That means we need the splitter right there. Perfect. Perfection. Now let's get this guy hooked up again. I love these buses, man. It just makes everything so much easier. Look how fast we can hook this stuff up. Just, again, everything is just easier. Oh, we can't go around that splitter. That's not easier. That's funny. I was like, everything's easier, and then we're like, oh, we can't go around the splitter. But I can do this, so I guess we're fine. Literally connect, bro. Oh, is that raised? Probably. Alright, well, let's unraise it, if that makes any sense. Are all these raised? Nope, just that one belt. Okay. So let's get this going like this. We're going to do the same thing over here. We just need to copy the belt. And boom. We got our imports. We got our inserts, right? So this guy is going to be hydrogen. He's going to come right back up. Oh, we can't do that. Interesting. How are we going to do that? That's an interesting thing that's happening right there. We can move this guy and bring him over and then see down. I don't want it. Well, we can put another splitter right here and bring him down. Let's do that. Let's see if we can change the splitter setup right here to get this to work so that we can actually feed right into this guy. So the way I'd probably want to do this is put probably another splitter right here. Well, really this splitter can just be the normal style, right? You can just go like this. Let's do it like that. Then this can be an insert, right? Oh wait, that won't go in though. This needs to go directly into there. Done. So actually that setup we had before was actually right. And that is the correct setup. So it just needs to go in right there, because this is an export, right? This is outbound. Why won't it? There we go. Okay. Let's get this back online here. Gonna gotta keep our science moving. And then this guy, let's hook him back up. Alright, so what we wanted to do with this splitter is, well, we could, gotta go down and then up again. I really don't like that. Down, up, down, and all this up, down crap. Why don't we do this? Maybe we could split it and let it go up first and then back down. So we could do this. Honestly, going up and back down is probably not a big deal in this case. The problem is it's really hard to do in this tight of a space. So why don't we just do this? We're gonna go up right here, and then we're gonna come back down literally like right here. And then we don't have to worry about it. We can go underneath it. Alright, cool. Let's go up, because we're going to go up on this part, like this. And that way we don't have to deal with the whole issue with, is it too steep or not steep enough, or blah, blah, blah. There we go. Now it should be a return system right there. So we can put this splitter, copy splitter, and put this one right here, and it should be just fine. It should go right underneath. Let's get this guy hooked up again. Let's get this belt going, and this should literally just go right here. So we'll go in like that. It's going to be a little jank, but it is what it is because splitters are too wide. There, now we're all set up again. So this export is going to come up here for graphene, and I think graphene is going to be this next line. I don't know how many of these we need. I know one of them is going to be water or something, but we're just kind of using them as we need them. So let's get another splitter. This is going to be graphene. We're going to put that on the bus. But we're going to have to do it right there, looks like. So let's get graphene going, and oh, we barely made it. Look at that. Isn't that sweet? That'll be graphene. So let's get these set up. Let's get these sorters set up real quick. So this is going to be, and we're going to filter to hydrogen. That's kind of neat, because we already have the reason that happens is because we already have the recipe set up. So this is going to be, and use tab to select. That's going to be graphite. So this is going to be graphite, right? And this is going to be hydrogen. Very, very simple. Now we can put imports right here. I think we already have one on this side. We don't. Okay, let's do it. That's the middle. Okay, perfect. That's the way we like it. We'll put the pole up front. I think we're ready to build this sucker. Let's just put the pole right here like we did before. And bam. We're in business. Oh, we got to put some hydrogen in to make this work. So let's just grab some. You can just literally click the belt like this. Actually, why don't we do it up here since the belt is full? We can just do this and grab some hydrogen and put it into the... Oh, that's right. The way we needed to do this is to pull in. We need 4. This isn't going to work. This has to be offset a little bit. Oh, sweet. Okay, see that we've got our red science going again. That's good. So what we need to do is we're exporting here, and then we need to re-import. So this is hydrogen, right? We need to move this one. I'll show you why in a second. So we need to export hydrogen here, and then we're going to re-import it here. It won't matter what we're re-importing. So the point of that is we're going to export 3 hydrogen and immediately pick 2 of it up. So we might want to do a Mark 1 sorter right there. I don't think it'll matter. I think we'll be fine. All right, so let's copy this guy again. We got to get this set up. We're going to have to go 1 back because now it's not going to fit. We're going to have to go... Well, let's do tab because we don't want to place it, right? We can't do that. We have to do this. We need 1 extra spot. I'll show you why. So let's copy the sorter. We're going to do graphene out. So our hydrogen out. And back ends. Oh, I know what we need to do. We need to move these. Those are kind of in the way. So what we're going to do is go hydrogen out. And then hydrogen back in. We're going to do the same thing over here. Oh, we can't. Oh, yeah, we can. We can do hydrogen out. Well, not over to the thing. Hydrogen out. Then hydrogen back in. Okay? Then we got to go graphene out. Okay. So, did we do graphene out on this other one? We didn't. And there's not enough space. Well, we're going to have to really offset this thing. That's interesting. So, that is not enough offset. Because we also need to do... Let's just put this in. We need to do graphite out. So that's why I did these the other way around. That should work. If graphite is going out up here, and we got... Oh, I didn't set the filter for this. Graphite. Then that means this being hydrogen out, and then back in should work. And we really should only need these 2 belts. Oh no, that's graphite. So we're gonna need 2 belts here and 1 belt here. Okay, let's copy this. And I think it will work. We're going to need 2 belts on the hydrogen line. So I think that should work, right? Right there. Right? That'll give me 1 belt on hydrogen, 2 belts on hydrogen. So it is 2 back. Okay, no problem. So let's copy the sorters again. So this is why we got to do it this way. So this is going to be hydrogen out. And this is going to be hydrogen back in. And then this is going to be graphite out. That's why we have to do it this way. Seems like we're missing... There's a lot of space wasted, it seems like. Did I miss a space? Could I have done that one closer? I don't think I can. Can I actually... No, see? I can't. That's all 5 of these spaces used. So that's the proper offset that we're going to have to use. So let's get another one of these going. We got some hydrogen. How much do we have? Enough. Enough to get this started. So let's see how this thing works. We've already got the refined oil. Let's drop some hydrogen in here, and it should work. But we want to get it back out. We're not going to give it the whole thing. So when it spits it out, see how it grabs it again? So see, it's good to go. It's going to fill itself up, and then it's going to dump the rest of it out. So we probably need a box up here for graphene. So why don't we put a box here, just like we do with these other ones. I don't know how we're going to do this box. Let me think about this box here, because this is a little bit different. All right, so we're going to do in and then out, right? Okay, I think I know how we're going to do this. So those will come in, and we're going to have bursting coming out. All right, so we're only going to have 3 inputs on this. It's going to go like this. Because I wish we could have more, but that's... Oh, it's not in the way. We can do this. All right, so we can burst in both directions. We're going to go down like this, and then over to here, and then down to here. That will be in, and then out. Oh, no, out is like this, Let's back this up a little bit just to make it a little bit nicer, I think. And we'll do this. Why is that? Collide with other object. I'm literally clicking the other object like that. So now we need sorters in, right? We probably only need one, but let's put two just in case. And then we'll put two sorters out as well, and then we'll mess with it if we need to. A whole box, I don't really care. Buffer as much as you want. We might want a few spaces to drop stuff off. And you know what? We probably want fuel right now. So when that thing starts to back up, we'll be good to go. Let's get this guy working now. He needs one more sorter just to get going here. He needs one more input. And then we can drop some hydrogen on him, and he will get working. He needs power. That's fine. We're going to do power in a second. Let's copy this guy. I think this is the inside guy is the one we are worried about, right? And then let's copy this guy. Let's get some more of the belt working. So we kind of know how long this is going to be. That's what, anyway, just leave it. It's going to be about like that and about like this. And then about something like, I mean, it's going to be way more than this, but let's just get it going. Like that. Let's get those belts moving so we can start dropping refiners. Because it seems, man, these builds take forever. I thought we were going to get tons done in this episode. But this just takes a long time to set up. Because I want to set it up correctly, I think is the you know, it's good, but it just takes longer. Let's set that guy up, and then we're going to go for a power pole. Cool, energy storage. Great, great. We're working on, oh, we only have one more red science to do. It's like 1,500 though, so wow, look how fast it's going now. So we don't have power up here. So we're going to have to do double pole. I don't know if this will get both of these guys. We'll try it. We might be able to get away with both of these having. Let's just build the rest of these. I think we're going to need a power pole here. Let's just put one in. I'm not going to mess around. Let's just put a power pole there. It's fine. So we're going to need these two, then a power pole. It's just so much easier this way. The build will be faster. We're going to need two more. Right, that's 6 power pole. Like that, and then a couple more of these guys is 8. Can't put one down there, so let's wait till these guys build. And then 9, 10. Oh, that's weird. Oh, we're getting closer to the equator. I guess we have more space. That makes sense. So this is 8 now, and I believe everybody's going. Yep. And then we got 9, 10. Let's just draw some of these in to get this going. I think that might not be enough space for 9 and 10, but we'll see. Power pole. Cool. 9 and 10. Nope, that's not going to be enough space. Oh, that's perfect, actually. So let's get this, fill it in, and we have to go a little bit further down here, but it's fine. And now a power pole at the very, very end. Boom. Okay, those guys are set up. Those 10 are set up. Let's get these guys set up now. Now it should just be really very simple. We got the couple belts to do, but not that big of a deal. At the very end there, just copy paste. Get 2 of these builds done in one go. On the run, we can do some hotkeying. So these really just line up. I mean, I know when to stop. It's basically we've got 8 there now, and now we're gonna have 10. So why don't we make sure we're gonna have enough with this again, because I don't want to stop one more time. Let's just do that. Okay, cool. And luckily, it looks like our landfill was perfect, so that's good. Now we can just kill this. Oops. There we go. Let's get rid of that in our inventory. We're gonna need that, but we don't need this. We need to delete this stuff. What else do we need to delete? Probably the tier Mark II belt or Mark I belts. We're almost out of sorters. That's one thing that you don't really realize. Oh, we're out of power poles too. So in between episodes, well, I'll probably go get more. And not in between episodes, we're right here. So that's cool. These builds are done. I really just have to fill them up now. We only have one working, right? Just that guy. So let's start filling these up with hydrogen. We're gonna need more probably because it's gonna eat a bunch of it. So why don't we just grab a bunch more off this? It stacks in stacks of 20. Okay, so we got 60 hydrogen. That should be plenty. Let's just start dropping it in there. Can we just do that? Nope. But we can do that. And let's do it again. And this guy. Cool. Let's do, let's sort our inventory so we don't have to look for the hydrogen later. Let's drop this guy in. Cool. It's kind of neat to not have to put so many inputs into this guy. It would have had to run 2 sets of extra belts. I know this is a really compact system. Probably not a great idea, but I don't think it changes much. There's really going to be no change with this system. Is this guy working? Yeah, he's working. We're only going to be expanding it to the rear, right? So there's really no reason to worry about the middle. We're not going to be changing anything in the middle. I also think this is one of those builds that we're going to need for a long, long time, and we might be able to get rid of it at some point, but we're for sure going to need it. I'm just going to leave these in now because it looks like we're running out. Oh, okay. It looks like we don't need as much. We need to get rid of this stuff. Okay, that's the last of it, so let's take a little bit out. But, there we go. Actually, let's leave that in there. We don't want hydrogen on this. Cool! The build is done, and we got about 5 minutes to go. Maybe let's go fill up on stuff and be done with this whole thing. It's very, very cool. Oh, these guys aren't working. Look, all those sorters are missing. Wonder why that is. That's funny. Well, it's not that funny, actually, right? So let's get these guys working. Let's check both of these builds to make sure I didn't miss stuff. Maybe that's a good idea. It's probably because the line wasn't down yet when I copied those. Okay, so these guys are good. Everybody's working over here. Sorters, we're good. Actually, I think we just look at the front. Oh, these guys are stopped, probably because our storage tank is full. But we're cracking it over here, so that's good. It looks like graphene is filling up. We probably could use some of this stuff. Let's just grab some. Oh, the sorter's not powered. So we're gonna have to put a power pole down here. And we're starting to run out of juice. Now that we got all this stuff working, starting to run out of juice. Let's grab, well, we'll go over and grab graphene out of the other area because I want that to build up a little bit. So let's check these guys, make sure they're working. Looks like everybody over here has the correct sorters and everybody's working. That's good. Yep, just double checking. We need to lay some wind turbines probably. What's our system doing right now? Ooh, yeah, we need to lay some wind turbines. Why don't we do some wind turbine action? Then we'll go grab more stuff. Let's just do it over here, I guess. You know what we could do is move it over here, because we're going to need to move power over here. So let's do it up here, too. Well, wait, there is no way to do it up here. We can do it over here. We're probably going to be putting our main bus right here. Let's do it back over here like we were doing. Actually, since I need to get a bunch of stuff, let's do it over here. Let's just drop stuff over here. Let's do it up here, I guess. We can pick it up later if we want to. We'll probably be putting assembler 2 on the bus pretty soon. Well, once we get graphene, right? And we really need that Dyson Swarm up and going. We're just doing too many things now, and our builds are too big. We can't keep up with the power demand. Like, we are barely keeping up, and we're really not keeping up, because really what it is our bus is not running. So, we're not keeping up. Let's just say it that way. Need foundation. Well, that's not going to happen. So, let's get all these guys going and get us some extra power. Then we'll be working on our next build. Also, because our... what's also happening is those buffers I created are nowhere near full. So those systems are going to run and consume all the power for a long, long time, right? Let's see what we need so far here. We need power poles. Do we need wind turbines? Yeah, maybe a stack wouldn't hurt. Do we need refineries and stuff? We don't need refineries, I don't think, anymore. We definitely don't need these power pumps. That's refineries. Extractors, we don't need those for now. I think the next thing we need is chemical plants, and probably 40 is enough. Let's get 60. Well, let's just get 40 to be fine. We'll grab more if we need them. We have miners, we need power poles. Let's get another 100 of those, because we're about to run out. So now our system is going to be working overtime, which is completely fine with me. We need more graphite. Yeah, we definitely need more graphite. Let's get 3 more of those. And why don't we... I thought we changed this so there's a huge buffer. Right? I thought we did that. Our systems over here are working perfect. That upgrade we did was great. It's really awesome. Really, we're doing good on foundation too, so there's landfill. There's no reason to mess around with it. I think it looks fine. We're going to need more sorters. We're almost out. Let's go get probably another couple hundred of those. What are we buffering over here? 400? Okay, that's still a good buffer. What are we buffering over here? Good enough, right? Is it keeping up? Let's upgrade this belt. No, let's upgrade this belt. That will make it a little bit better over here. So, cool. How are we doing on this? Is it keeping up with our demand? Yeah, I'd say it's pretty much keeping up. I think it's fine. All these systems look good. We'll look at those again on episode 29, I believe it is. But for now, that's going to do it for this episode. Next, we'll be doing plastics, which is chemical plants. And then we're going to do sulfuric acid. So plastics, I think, requires water. So we'd be pumping water for the first time. And then sulfuric acid requires stone. So we'd be mining some stone nearby. Then we'll be working on graphene after that. Which will be really amazing. And then we're going to get into yellow science. We have a couple things to produce to make yellow science, and we'll be getting yellow science. We'll be moving along on our tech. This guy was pretty much the last of the red science we needed to work on, and consuming just tons of our red cube, little red science packs here. Can barely keep up, but at least our red science factories are running. Can we? No, we cannot build these any higher. Oh, look, still don't have enough power. Why don't we put a little bit more right here? We're a little over the time, but I don't think it's a big deal. We're not really using this. Wow, oh yeah, because we got a big power pole, so that works. So let's lay down some of these real quick here at the end of the episode. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Please click like if you did. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you what kind of games you guys are playing, but I really don't know who's still watching. So again, I should be asking that at the beginning of the episode, not at the end, because I'm really looking for new games to play. I want to play probably an extra game, 2 games, right? Not just all Dyson Sphere Program all the time, because I think it's better to load at least 2 different types of games for different kinds of people. But we will see. I really wanted to know what you guys are playing, see what's out there. So that will do it for this episode 28. Let me know what you think in the comments section. And see you on episode 29. As always, stay frosty, guys.